Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ICSP Hyderabad. Myself Syed Nehmatullah. I am certified clinical trial programmer using SAS. Today I am going to introduce actually regarding the course clinical trial programming. We can say clinical trial programming using SAS, SAS clinical, or you can say clinical SAS. All are one and the same. See, actually, first of all, before beginning, I will just introduce what is clinical trial and what is actually use of clinical trial, what is actually benefit, what is actually in the present situation, what is the importance of clinical trial. Understood. So why we are going to do the programming in clinical trials. So first of all, what is clinical trial is the first question, right? I am going to explain about the clinical trial. So clinical trials is nothing but experiments which are actually performed on human participant which are designed to answer some specific questions, right? Specific questions on biomedical interventions. They are primarily actually they're primarily designed to find out whether a new treatment, whether a new drug, whether a new medical device, whether a new procedure, which is a diagnostic or surgical procedure, it is safe and effective to use on humans. So here the clinical trials actually generate the data on the dosage, safety and efficacy. These are actually the main purpose of the clinical trial. See, clinical trials are carefully designed and they are reviewed from time to time and they are completed and they need to be approved before actually the whatever the drug on which we are doing the trial, before launching the drug, which before launching the procedure, before launching the device into the market, it has to be approved by the local actually regulatory body. For example, we can see the regulatory body like FDA, Food and Drug Administration. So actually the it has to be approved, it has to be approved before the it has to be approved before launching the drug, before launching the new procedure, new drug into the market. Now the next thing, so what is the need of this clinical trial, why we are going to do the actually programming in the clinical research, there is the need. In the present situation, you might be actually familiar with, all of you are familiar with the actually present global pandemic, the medical emergency we are facing, right? So with this and medical emergency, it is clear that still we are lacking behind. So we don't have sufficient knowledge, we don't have sufficient knowledge, we are unable to face the catastrophic effect of the pathogenic, okay, the pathogen, the microbes which are actually affecting the human mankind, which is actually affecting globally, right? Affecting globally. See, every person on the globe is actually affected or affected with the COVID-19. You might be knowing all these things, right? So this is not the first time in this decade. Recently, we have so many such actually microbial attacks. We can say, for example, the H1N1 influenza, the Ebola virus. Now, in present, actually, we have COVID-19. So all these things actually the forcing the scientists forcing the scientists all throughout the world, right? So they're actually they are inviting the scientists from throughout the world, and the big pharma companies, right? The research companies, they are actually interested in doing research, right? They are interested, they are involved in doing research actually to find out actually the to find out the solution, to find out the solution in the present medical emergency, we can say, right? So here I can say actually the clinical research in the recent decade has shown the exponential growth, exponential growth. So here during the clinical research, I can say the clinical research generates a huge data. The clinical research generates a huge data. These data has to be stored carefully. This data has to be stored, right, and has to be analyzed, has to be managed carefully, and finally has to be protected. These data is actually critical for the research company, because the fate of the drug which we are going to launch in the market, the fate of the drug, whether it will be launched or whether it will be approved, whether it will be rejected, so the fate of the drug depends upon these data. So here these data is actually very essential. So these we need actually a software, we need a software actually to carry on actually all these tasks which I have mentioned above, right? We need a software to store, to manage the data, right, to analyze the data, to answer the question, right, to answer the question, to analyze the data, we need a software, and finally to protect the data also, the privacy, the protection of the data is also needed. For this we need a software, we need a software which is trustworthy, right, which is trustworthy and which is secure, which is trustworthy, which is secure. It should not be open source, because open source software actually are not actually safe. Because the research company investing a huge amount of money, we cannot use the open source data. Understood? We need actually a actually secure software, and with this actually moreover we need actually simple software also, user friendly soft interface we need. Understood? So here we can say the SaaS is the answer for all these questions. SaaS is the answer for all these questions. Now the question, what is SaaS? So SAS is nothing but the full form of SAS is nothing but statistical analysis software. So this software has been developed long back in 1960s by the SAS Institute based in North Carolina, USA. Right? So the first intention while it was launched at that time actually for doing the simple statistical analysis. With the passage of time, we can say SAS has undergone drastic lot of changes, right? So here the SaaS has been developed over a period of time. So before actually SaaS was actually the launch in the phases, like we can say SaaS 6, SaaS 7, SaaS 8, SaaS 9, again in SaaS 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4. So now actually SaaS is a full-fledged software to carry out actually the complex statistical analysis. Not just the statistical analysis, the SaaS can perform the data management, advanced analytics, multivariate analysis, in the business intelligence, in the criminal investigation, predictive analysis, and moreover in the clinical trials, right? We are using SAS. So SAS is one of the actually most commonly used and most widely used software. Now, what the SAS can do? See, SAS can mine, can alter, can manage, can analyze the data, and it can retrieve the data from variety of sources. Variety of sources means you can retrieve the data from actually in the form of Excel. You can retrieve the data in the form of actually like we can say the other file formats. For example, you can retrieve the data from the databases, right? So from the variety of the file formats you can retrieve the data, and you can carry out the analysis. After analyzing, the output can be generated in the different file formats. Like you can generate the output in the form of Word. You can generate the output in the form of HTML. You can generate the output in the form of PDF. You can generate the output in the form of CSV file, in the form of database file. So this is how you can retrieve the data from variety of file sources, file formats, and you can generate the output in the form of variety of file formats. See here, the SAS is actually so powerful. Actually, it can carry out the complex analysis, and even though the SAS is actually versatile. The SAS is versatile. We can say SAS is user friendly. So the SAS is having the user friendly click interface. The actually SAS is having user friendly click interface for the non-technical users who don't have any actually the prior exposure of the SAS language. Even those people also can use the SAS. And moreover, the SAS can perform the descriptive, inferential, and the different types of analysis like forecasting, statistical analysis, right? So this is actually the beauty of SAS. Now, what is actually why we want to use the SAS in the clinical research? Why only the SAS? In the market, we have R, we have Python, we have so many packages, so many languages, so many softwares are available. But why we want to choose only SAS? The answer is that SAS is not a new software. It is already established in the market. It has been launched in 1960s. So the people know, the industry know actually what is SAS. Understood? They can trust the SAS. It's not a new software. It's established software. And moreover, I told you one more thing. The SAS can actually read the data from the variety of sources and can generate the output in the variety of file format. This is also one of the reasons. Second thing, actually, the SAS actually used in the clinical research since long time for doing the clinical data analysis. It's not recently. It's actually used in the clinical research since long time. It has been used in the clinical research. See here, the SAS can generate actually the SAS play a vital role in not only doing the analysis, but SAS play a vital role in protocol development, in randomization process, in CRF designing, in adverse event reporting. So all these different actually phases of the trials, the SAS can be used successfully. Understood? So here, so next thing actually, next advantage is that the programmers who are coming from the different backgrounds, actually like they have actually the programmers coming from the SQL background, COBOL or Fortran, some other languages, still whenever they are using the SAS, actually it is an added advantage for them. It's not a new interface. So for them, it will be added advantage to use the SAS. They can use that knowledge, the prior knowledge they can use in the SAS. So they don't have to abandon the experiences of the previous languages which they have gained. So next thing is that actually the SaaS can perform actually the database management, right? So for example, using the SaaS, you can create, you can alter, you can update, you can secure the database by through SQL, through Proc SQL. And actually, the whatever the SaaS generate the data sets, actually these data sets can be used, right? Can be used in other softwares, and other software also actually the data sets which are generated in the SaaS can be imported in other software tools, can be imported in other software tool. For example, SPSS is there. Other softwares are actually, they can easily actually read the SAS format, SAS file format. So this is actually the use of the SAS, I can say. So that is the reason we are using the SAS in our clinical trial programming. Hope you understand. So we'll actually continue in the further session regarding other details. We'll continue in the next session.